Hey, I'm so excited. I'm Roman Lily. Great to have you here. Today we are talking to a vegan, and I'm so curious about what it's like, traveling as a vegan, trying to make healthy choices. Is that possible when you're on the road? I don't know. We're going to find out. And feel free to like and share this video if you enjoy it. And also you can join my Patreon team and help me as I make these videos and support my journey as I try to learn how to speak English properly as well. So stay tuned to the end of this video, and at the end I'm going to tell you about some things that are coming up next. Alright, I'm so excited. Today I am here talking with Rich, who it's so funny how things happen when you travel and you just meet people. The other day I was sitting having a meal and we started chatting, and I found out there's this really super cool vegan sitting right across from me. So we started chatting, and traveling as a vegan, what I hear all the time from some vegans and non-vegans is it so hard? It must be so hard and difficult to travel and be a vegan. And is it so hard?
Definitely not. What it boils down to is, should an animal give up their right to life for my ease or my taste buds? And it just came down to the answer, and it was no. So
but I think a lot of people...
You just gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, and but the logistics. I think sometimes it's aside from just, the practical reasons that some people become vegans, some people I think that just when you're traveling you can't find vegan food like they want to maybe. But do you have trouble actually finding something to eat? Is this an issue for you?
No, because one of the good things about Chiang Mai is that there's a hell of a lot of fruits and it's everywhere. So even if it did boil down to that I couldn't find food, there's always a large assortment of fruits there that I can mung on. So
in Chiang Mai, Chiang Mai is a special place because, by the way, we're sitting here, but I chose this place strategically because I know what they have. I'm going to show you. Hold on. Reach over and get this. This is a vegan, gluten-free muffin, and it's delicious. Vegan and gluten-free and even nasty might be kind of acceptable when traveling, but it's amazing.
Yeah, it tastes absolutely delicious. I remember when I first picked it up and she told me that it was vegan and gluten-free, I was like, no way. And then I read the fine print on the bottom of the label, and I'm like, yes.
He's vegan and gluten-free, and he didn't even think it was going to be so good, but I know what's up.
Oh, I tasted it. The moment I tasted it, I was like, this is it. I think I've found my new spot. So thank you for introducing me to it.
I'm always happy to help a fellow vegan find something to eat. Now, traveling as a vegan, are there any places that you really loved, or places that you would recommend people go to?
One of my favorite places so far has been Vegan Heaven. It's this place over near Loy Crow Road, I think it's called. But yeah, I went there and I got the Vegan Heaven salad, and oh my god, these flavors just dance in your mouth. And I think you could call it a mouthgasm.
It's a mouthgasm.
It's official. It's a mouthgasm.
I do like it there as well. They have a cow soy, but whatever. We could go on. There's so much good stuff there. Bangkok is also another amazing place. I think it's so easy to find food there. Right. But the thing is, with traveling as a vegan, I also find that there are apps out there that help people, like Happy Cow. If you don't know about it, it's amazing. It has helped me find food. Oh my god.
I've never heard of it.
This is a vegan... Have you seriously never heard of Happy Cow?
I've never heard of Happy Cow. What is it?
I'm going to change your life when this video is over. When this video is over, we're going to have a full-on tutorial. Happy Cow is an app that shows you where vegan, vegetarian, veg-friendly restaurants are all over the world. I was using this in Cambodia, in Myanmar. I'm in Japan. I've got my phone. I'm navigating. I'm going to these restaurants.
How have I not heard of Happy Cow before? What the hell?
I do not know what you are doing with your vegan life.
Living under a rock by the sound of it.
Yeah, do you have vegan friends? Welcome to the community.
Yeah, I do have. Actually, it's funny, in my family, when I first told them I was going vegan, they all thought I was joking. My brother, who actually laughed at me when I offered him a vegetarian sandwich when I first went vegetarian, is now actually considering becoming a vegan. So
I love it.
Doing 3 years down the track, and he's finally thinking of making the switch.
I mean, because when I look at you, I wouldn't necessarily see you walking down the street and think, oh, I bet that guy's a vegan. You look, I don't know, maybe in the eyes. Sometimes I think vegans have clear eyes. I don't know, maybe I've made that up. But, you're kind of fit,
I try to stay fit. Yeah.
But do you have trouble with that as a vegan? Because I think what you hear from a lot of people who don't know about healthy food choices and don't think it's possible. It's well, what about the protein? Obviously, they see me and they hear that I'm a vegan. They're not surprised or impressed, right? They're like, of course you are, you look small,
Yeah.
but like you,
It just made sense when I started to research it a bit more. Like, if all protein, like, and you can research this, all protein comes from plants. Like, it just made sense to get it from the source instead of going to getting it like after it's been filtered through another living being. It just didn't make any sense to do it that way. So when I did make the switch, I was 129 kilos at the time. And since then, in the space of about 2 years, I've lost about 49 kilos, so just over 100 pounds.
wow, wow,
Yeah.
wow.
And for the first year, it was without doing any gym. It was just doing like the odd push-ups at home and stuff. But yeah, only now that I've gotten into Chiang Mai, I've decided to take my fitness a little bit more seriously, and I've decided to get back into the gym. So
Wow, so meeting you, I felt like you were just always this like fit guy like at the gym, and then you just kind of transitioned to veganism. And
oh no, like I've always been pretty big. Like when I was after I'd left grade 12, like once I'd finished high school, I just started to get like bigger and bigger.
And by the way, for some people who are watching, kilos versus pounds. So when you said the kilos, what is it again? Because I usually just kind of double it.
129 kilos would be...
That's like what?
280 pounds,
280 pounds.
roughly.
And now you are,
86.
so like 170 about?
Yeah.
Something like that? I don't know. I'm not super good with the conversion.
Yeah, so it's times 2.2.
Wow, big difference. Yeah.
Pounds.
Okay. So there you go. Sorry, I just wanted to let people know who aren't in the kilo world.
But yeah, I was still going to the gym at that time when I was 129 kilos. I was the strongest I had been in my life, but my digestive system was suffering, and I just didn't feel good. I always felt bloated. Probably, I don't know if I should say this, there's people eating around, but I always had runny guts.
So the digestive issues were
they were
moving,
painful.
but not in the way you wanted.
No, definitely not. But that was the very first thing I noticed when I got rid of milk and cheese and egg, was just the digestive benefits that came with it.
Yeah.
And then the pounds just started like dropping off me, and I wasn't even trying to lose weight. I was just more focused on becoming healthy versus focusing on losing weight.
And I will say this is also an important distinction, by the way. We're using the word vegan right now, but vegan is definitely not necessarily healthy, right? Because you can be a vegan and eat Oreos and potato chips and just like sandwiches with fake cheese in it. Okay, that's
Domino's garlic bread is vegan as well.
Domino's garlic bread is vegan. Oreos, right? Like Chips Ahoy cookies are vegan. So that's not exactly what we're talking about, even though we're using that word. He's definitely more of a healthy eater, so a plant-based diet is actually more of what we're discussing, meaning eating fruits and vegetables and
love fruits
whole
and
grains.
vegetables. Oh my goodness.
I love it too.
Like mangoes.
Mangoes in Thailand, the fruit here, papayas here.
Oh, don't even get me started on papayas.
Actually, the pineapples here are so good that they don't even taste like pineapples in the U.S. They taste more coconutty.
Yeah.
Just kind of...
It's literally where all of my money goes, is on food. Like, I'll pay my rent for the month, and then all of it goes on food.
And by the way, there are a lot of vegans here in Chiang Mai. Like, I'll just be walking down the street and I see people like vegan t-shirts on. Like, there's a crew here.
Yeah, where do you get those vegan
I don't.
t-shirts?
Online somewhere.
Because I was about to just grab my white t-shirt and just like permanent marker vegan on it.
That would work as well. You just repping right away. We gotta get you a Happy Cow. Like, I'm glad you're a part of the team, but like, we gotta get you official.
Oh yeah, I have
at
to
least
get this
get the
Happy Cow
app.
business going.
Wow. So you never know. So by the way, you guys also with traveling and everything, talking to strangers is so wonderful, because strangers are really just friends you haven't met yet, you haven't yet been acquainted with.
I like
And
that.
I just happened to meet Rich just the other day. Didn't know he was a vegan. Didn't know. And actually, you started chatting with us.
Yeah,
In
I
fact,
think I
it was
did.
very friendly. So
Because I heard you guys talking about like vegetarian, vegan restaurants, and I
Yeah.
was like, oh man, hell yeah, I'm gonna chime in here, and I had to say something.
yes, you gave us a tip on where to go, and now I have opened your world to vegan gluten-free muffins.
Muffins.
Here in Chiang Mai, and also to an app that we're about to get. If you guys are looking for the app, I will also put a link to Happy Cow in here as well, because it's really amazing and kind of life-changing for travel. So that is it. So it's not so difficult to travel and be a vegan. There's fruits everywhere, vegetables everywhere. One tip I'll give though, if you're traveling, I don't necessarily tie myself to what's on a menu. You know, people will make things for you that's not on the menu. There's always, especially here, people are making food that's really fresh. I just ask, can you just make me some, can you just cook those vegetables for me? I don't want the meat, I don't want all the stuff in it, I don't want the fish sauce, and it's fine, like no issues. So it's really quite simple.
It is.
Maybe you lose a few kilos.
Pounds, kilos, whatever.
Whatever, have a good time. So feel free to like, share, subscribe, whatever you want to do, and there's more to come. I hope you enjoyed that chat with Rich. I really enjoyed speaking with him. I mean, it's so fascinating hearing about his weight loss journey and that whole thing. I did not know about any of those things before we sat down and chatted, so that was a lot of fun. And coming up next, we have new things that I think you're going to enjoy. A few videos ago, I chatted with Carolina, who's a digital nomad working in Chiang Mai. I'm continuing the conversation with her because she had so much information to share. I could not fit it all into one video. She's going to talk about building a business online, social media, how to make sure your brand is consistent, and how to get the most bang for your buck when you're talking about selling yourself online, making a website, how to do that, since she's been doing it for herself and for clients for a long time now. So that's what's coming up. I hope you'll stay tuned, subscribe to make sure you don't miss anything, and I'll see you next time.